How's it going, everyone? You want some more Starlink? Well, now we're going to take a look at the Switch version of Starlink Battle for Atlas. And I need input on how to start this in terms of I can either jump into my current file, and it technically is post-game, but it actually isn't spoilers. It doesn't spoil any like story stuff. It'll be more of what you saw Brandon doing. I'm just not sure if we'll get to see any significant enemy stuff, because I've kind of virtually, not 100%ed, but I've pretty much eliminated the enemy threat, so there really isn't any of the big flashy enemy stuff. Or I could start a new game, and I think that might be, I'm thinking lean towards that one, because I think it might be better, because it will show the extent to which Star Fox is integrated in this game, because I think the one thing that does not come through in the review, and it's because I don't want to spoil the game for you, but the Switch version is a unique version. The core game, the gameplay is still the same. Star Fox does not change the gameplay of Starlink whatsoever. It is the story elements and the presentation that has changed, because Ubisoft opted to really fully integrate the Star Fox team into the story of Starlink. So you are not getting the same, I imagine you're not getting the same story as, it's still the same villain and everything, but Star Fox is there. They're a part of every cutscene, they're a part of the dialogue. They are, like, the crew talks to them. They talk about Lilat, they talk about Corneria, they talk about Wolf. There are Wolf-specific missions in this game that the Starlink team is helping you to accomplish. So, sorry I have to say that. That probably spoiled some of this stuff, but, like, I think the problem that some people are having with the review, I hate having to defend the review, but just to clarify, this game has Star Fox. It's more than just a toy integration, and you unlock the R-Wing and Fox. It's not a it is not a full-blown Star Fox game. I thought I made that clear with the review line of there's friction between Starlink's vision and what you might expect from a Star Fox game, which was supposed to be read between the lines that come into this game expecting this to be Star Fox, you're not going to be happy. This is not a Star Fox game. Yeah, but I guess I'll be mean. I think some people aren't intelligent enough to read between the lines anymore. I guess I have to dumb down my reviews in the future to speak to some people, I guess. It's really unfortunate, but oh well. Sorry, it's just like, wow. I hope Game Explain and some of the other outlets are not getting this shit either, because it's like, it said it was a Switch review, like, put it in the title. It's like, it's like, what? I don't know what to do anymore. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. I think it's completely stupid. I should not have to even speak about this. This is the dumbest shit ever. Anyway, let's have some fun, though. Yeah, so Windfishy, that actually is a good point. And I was confused coming into this game, too. I didn't know what this game was. I like, what is this? Like, is it a linear game? Like, I mean, I saw, like, open world stuff, so I'm like, oh, it can't be linear. It's gonna be like a sandbox game, right? Understanding what it is, I think, integral to, like, framing arguments about this game. And, that's why I made that start, like, I'm sorry, it was just dangling carrot in front of there. I wish I could talk to the developers and ask, was the genesis for this part of it Star Fox 2? Because the concept of Star Fox 2 is a solar system under assault from Andros, and you have to travel to different planets and stop those forces, but when you leave them, they can be assaulted again. And that's pretty much, after so many hours into this game, that becomes the meta for this game, is that an enemy force called the Legion is constantly trying to conquer the Atlas system, and you're fighting back against it. And they go on a full, like, all-out assault on the system, and you have to deal with that. But the bottom line is the game is it's very repetitive. Its core concept is pretty good. Just the activities, as I think you'll see, as you saw from Jones' stream, and you'll see in this, it's just repetitive. And I know a lot of people are saying that's the typical Ubisoft, like, MO. I think I think it was like foolish not to point out the potential of this game, and them, the Ubisoft and Nintendo being willing to work together. Like Star Fox is, it's obviously it's integrated, but it's also tacked on in that this wasn't a ground up Star Fox game; it's a ground up Starlink game. It's Ubisoft. I think if they from the get go were able to utilize Star Fox and Nintendo, I think this game speaks more to what Nintendo could do with Star Fox going forward than necessarily a future for Starlink. I don't know if this game is strong enough to, I mean, to warrant like a franchise. It could be. They definitely can improve. I just see there's a lot of uniqueness in Star Fox games. Like the worlds in Star Fox are way more unique than these worlds. Boss fights. Nintendo's really good at designing unique boss fights. The boss fights in these games are just the same boss over and over again. If they had just borrowed more and come to like a better middle ground, this would have been probably an amazing game. With that said, let's yeah, and like the Toys to Life stuff is like ancillary. It's I don't you don't need it. You saw it, like you can do everything digitally. You don't need the toy stuff. A lot of people are like, show us how the toys work. I'm like, you don't need them. I mean, I don't care about them. You don't need them. But if you want to, like, if you want to show it, there is. If you want to see it, this is how it works. You literally just do this. You just come down here and watch this video. Here you go. Oh, wait, sorry. I was capturing music and I turned all the audio stuff off. Nope, not visual, audio. Sorry, I need to turn everything back up. I guess maybe like Starlink is a modern, like a three-dimensional game representation of Star Fox 2, but yeah, it should be. Nintendo should look back at Star Fox 2. Wasn't the greatest Star Fox. It had a lot of issues, but there's a lot to work with there, I think. All right, here we go. So this is what. If you want to know how the Toys to Life stuff,
welcome to the Starlink.
This is it.
I am Sage, and I am here to explain how to use Starlink to build your starship. To begin, slide your Joy-Con controllers into the Starlink mount. Press until they click and lock in.
It's basically that thing that comes with your Switch, except now it's got a toy mounted to it. There's no like cables or anything that connect. It's just wireless.
Make sure your Joy-Con controllers are paired. Next, link a pilot. Slide your pilot into the front of the mount and press firmly to connect it. You can swap your pilot at any time without losing progress.
Oh look, what's that? Is that Fox in the tutorial video?
Each pilot has a unique and powerful ability. Next, link a starship for your pilot to fly.
Wonder what starship they're gonna pick.
Lower the starship down over the mount and pilot so the pilot enters the cockpit. Once your starship is linked, press down firmly to secure it. You can mix and match wings to change the attributes of your starship. Press firmly to link them securely. Link weapons to prepare for the possibility of battle. Press ZL to fire your left weapon, and ZR to fire your right weapon. Switch weapons to adapt to any situation.
Yes, they sell ship parts without the game.
From the wings of the R-Wing if no weapons are linked to them. When you want to remove your starship, twist it and pull it up. Remember,
they're not facing backwards. Look at the feet.
Weapons and pilot at any time. Use Starlink to adapt to and overcome any challenge. Now
all of this can be done through a menu. You don't need the physical toys for this. So there you go. That's how the Toys to Life component works in this game. Anyway, let me switch over here. There we go. You can see the face and stuff. And it is small, but I mean, I'm going to be bringing this back to Brandon's tomorrow because I have no more use for it. But this is the thing. So like, you have the things that come on and off like this. Snap them on. It registers it in real time and stuff. You can... Sorry. There we go. You can pull off the ship. So here's the ship. There's Fox just in there. You can slide Fox out like this. Slide thing back in. Slides in there. Snap it back in. There you go. And then you hold it like this. I played like about an hour with this, and I was like, nope, back to the controller. It's goofy feeling. It feels goofy. So here you go. Playtime, that's how long I played it. You can see 27 hours. Did not take that long to beat the game. Anyway, I can start a new game to show the story, and then I can jump back into here to show you more of like some of the issues and stuff. So here are the difficulties. I played on normal. There is hard. There is very hard. You know what? I'm probably gonna suggest maybe you play on hard. If you've played, if you're good at third-person shooters, or you play a lot of Star Fox and you're good at Star Fox, you're good. You play like Ace Combat style games. This is probably gonna be too easy. This is what we played on. You'll get a ship destroyed every now and then, but because the digital version we got came with a total of 6 ships, just kept rotating around and never got a game over. I don't even know what no, I might get a game over just to see what the game over screen looks like, because I don't even know what it looks like. So, and then if you really, like, for some reason, if it is too hard for you, you can drop it down to easy. And I imagine this is just, you know, just to have fun, you know. It doesn't really matter what you pick. Get some tutorial stuff here. So this is starting a new game real quick. Here. It's only really loading after you come back from like cutscenes and stuff. So I'm gonna play digitally. Here are your pilots. You have the Starlink team. So here's the thing. Starlink is the technology that lets you swap out stuff, but Starlink is an initiative. It's a program. You'll meet this character in the beginning, Dr. St. Grand. He essentially formed Starlink after meeting an alien named Judge, who's a member of a race called the Swarm, and he was introduced to something called Nova, and that exposure to Nova and its powers allowed humanity to travel to stars, essentially. And Starlink was formed to explore the stars, but also their primary mission, at least for Dr. St. Grand and the crew here, is to, they're going to Atlas because they want to find Judge's race. He thought they were wiped out, but he believes there's evidence to suggest that there were some surviving members of Judge's alien race. And the ship that you are aboard is called the Equinox. So I kind of likened it to Starlink is like Starfleet. And the Equinox is like the command ship of Starfleet, like the flagship, essentially. And you have the crew. You got Mason, who's kind of like the leader guy. He sounded, one of the characters, I thought it was him, sounded like Bolin from Legend of Korra for a while. He looks like a hybrid of Mako and Bolin as well. You got Chase. Chase was a racer who got into an injury, and so she's really good at flying. This is the annoying character. This is the younger end of the millennial spectrum character, designed to appeal to YouTube, selfie, that type of culture. I think Jones pointed out this character literally did nothing to deserve to be on this mission. They were like a thrill seeker, and they snuck aboard the ship, and you're like waiting for his back. So okay, so he like the captain's like, but I can't imagine the crew without him. He's an essential member. Like, all right, why? What did he do? That's so good. He's just there. I was like, oh, so he's useless. So he is useless. He's just there to appeal to, like, okay. Hunter, kind of like I mean, from the looks of him, he's like, you think he's like intimidating stuff, but he's actually like very calm, and he's kind of like the backbone. He holds everything together. Very cool-headed, level. Eli has a lot of stories for you. they get repetitive. He tells the same story, like same 5 stories. This is kind of like part of the review. Like NPCs start saying, I'm going to show you this. It's not shown in the review, but I'm going to show you one of the most ridiculous things I've seen in a video game in terms of like narrative and dialogue. I was just like, who didn't account for this? Shade, former outlaw who's now on your side. Pretty badass. You'll meet Carl later. This is Judge. And this is Razor. But obviously, since they each have a special pilot unique ability, like Overstrike, Overdrive. I think most people have seen Judge's, which is Time Shift, which is just like slow down time. But Fox has the coolest one because it comes with cool music. And here we go. That's right. Look at that, pointing guns at people. That's his final smash. And then, like, the flyby. Good luck! So good! And then you get to pick from your different, basically pick your, ship. I call it frame. I think frame would have been more appropriate, but they call it your ship. Like, module, cockpit, something, I don't know. Anyway, here's the R-Wing. Its default is the lasers. Everything has a default laser, but it is like the twin lasers. But that's not really what you want to do. You, like me, you'll be tempted for the first hour to play with the laser cannons if you're a Star Fox fan, because you're going to be, oh, this is so authentic, but it is extremely ineffective. Not the best way to do it. I will start with a loadout I used a lot in this game. I usually alternated between the fire and ice on the left side, so I'm going to go with fire first. And I used the stasis levitator. This thing was really good because it basically lifts up and interrupts enemies and lets you blast them away. The weakness of this is that this is a missile, so this is longer range. These are kind of close range, or at least the fire one's kind of more close range. And then there's another shotgun type, yeah, the Iron Fist. I use this a lot. My strat was to get up close and personal in this game. I felt like being too far away was not the most effective. And it's what you're naturally probably going to gravitate at first, but I would say don't do that. Then you got all this shit. You got cores and armors and boosters and stuff. Ship core, well, we don't have anything yet, so I can't actually equip this. And then your weapons also have this stuff, and we don't have any unlocked yet. But this will boost your stuff. I would say at first, don't worry too much about it. Basically, just pick what the best available is for you, and you'll be fine. And just remember, if you're going to switch to another weapon, just remember to equip some things onto it. Like, doesn't matter if they're trash. Just put something on there to give you, like, a boost. That would be the easiest thing. Also, your pilot gets pilot skills. These are actually pretty good. Especially these ones up here for Fox. They all revolve around his rock and roll thing, which is awesome. And, they definitely helped a lot once they got power. Like, I eventually came so overpowered with that stuff. It was great. Anyway, here we go. Story time. So here you go. This is what I was telling you about. This is kind of like the backstory. See, the team called the team the Starlink Initiative. So there you go. Oh, by the way, yeah, the alien's name was what they came up with. So there you go. That's the premise of the game. And it's very... I'll be honest, there are no twists in this game. It is extremely straightforward. It's very... by the numbers. It looks like a light cycle ship. That gravity bending.
We're here.
Here we go.
Atlas. Jewel of the Pleiades.
Star Fox is not here yet, so they're not in this beginning of this cutscene. There's Levi. Just
Man, I'm gonna get so many hits back on Earth.
No, you're not.
Levi? No one's supposed to know about this.
I'm looking at you.
it's like Spider-Man from
You'll
Homecoming.
need to be outside to help.
Remember when he took the photos of the Avengers?
Said one of us.
Scans off, St. Grand.
It's incredible.
can't believe you've been doing this for a whole year.
Our third trip. Hasn't gotten old yet.
It was Alkeane last, now Atlas. The artifact we're collecting here might just be the breakthrough we need. We're closer than ever now. I know it.
Proximity warning.
Uh-oh. Who could it be?
Looks like our delivery is coming in hot. Right.
Hey, that's just like not Star Fox. This is like the most recent Star Trek Beyond.
Do you have it?
Yeah, but these guys don't like it when you steal.
Someone yelling in alien language, like, give me a sec. Translating. Universal translator. Got it. All right, English now. Thank you.
She's not gonna make it.
Get to the Equinox. We're coming.
I'll man the bridge.
Judge, take Mason with you to the hangar. We need to buy time for me to jumpstart the engine.
Are you sure? Maybe I should help you in the reactor.
They've never used Starlink before. Go show them what it can do.
Only you could do this, because you're the hero.
Take my ship. You're ready.
You know what? Dr. St. Grand should have been played by Michael Douglas. Large. And now you get used to the Starlink ships. No swordfish. That would have been a better collaboration. If Cowboy Bebop was the exclusive for PlayStation 4, I'd be all over that PlayStation 4 version. Play exclusively as Spike Spiegel and the Swordfish, along with the Bebop crew. That would be so awesome. Ubisoft, you can send me the check for that DLC idea right now. Okay, that maybe the Xbox version, and then Ratchet and Clank can be the PS4 version.
You can do this.
Heroes saying, "You can do this," to pump themselves up. All right, tutorial time. But wait, cutscene's not over. Who's that? Star Fox. Why are they here? What's going on?
You boys seen
You
this?
boys.
Yeah, but it's not Wolf.
See, they're like,
It looks like
screw Starlink.
You know what I'm thinking.
Absolutely, positively not! We came here for one reason and one reason only, and that is to take down...
See, no, Fox, listen to this music. Ooh, so good.
I knew I should have retired back on Corneria.
See, Fox doesn't go, "You can do this, Fox." He just goes. So here you go. Right stick is your steering, left stick is thrust. There's the Equinox, here's space. Where's Star Fox?
We're Star Fox. We thought you could use
Boost. You got shield.
Where did these guys come from? We could use a few extra ships. Team, what do you think?
So there you go. Anyway, let's move.
all headed to the same place. We may not have much of a choice.
Okay, looks like we've got a few more wingmates. Hang on, Shade.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of flying numbers. So these are your... We're going to use stasis and fire. So here we go. Here are all your enemies. There is no lock-on system. If you see under the reticule, the left and right weapon use up pretty much meter, and then they got a charge. Let's see if I can get an enemy to fly at me. Here we go. Fire at me, fire at me. You can basically reflect shots back at your enemies and do damage to them. Thanks. But I mean, look at this. Star Fox characters and the main characters are like constantly talking with each other. Like, tell me how this is not like... Oh, sorry, that was a cutscene.
Hey, nice work, new kid.
BR Spies, I did not see it, sorry. Uh-oh. Hey, did you guys see Star Trek Beyond?
How's it going down there?
I'm almost
Remember when they send their little pod ships to crash into the Enterprise to breach it?
Breach in reactor hull.
Everyone back to the ship!
I like how that breach was perfect enough to leave no vacuum. Like, uh-oh, look at that. Starlink, baby.
10 grand.
Then the Mortal Kombat monks come rolling out.
With us. No.
They're just easily carrying this, like, probably, like, very heavy core. There's the R-Wing back there. There's Star Fox.
What?
But don't worry. Science is about to catch up here.
No, 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 no! Sage! Seal the hole!
If that stuff seals, wouldn't she be pretty effed? Is she stuck in that now?
Razor, what's going on?
He's gone! They took 10 grand!
What?
No!
All units, brace yourselves. We're going down.
And that's how it begins.
Oh. Equinox pilots, come in. The Equinox has crashed.
And now we're on the surface.
All units, report in. Boys, I'm here. I survived. Do you read me?
I repeat, the Equinox has crashed. All pilots
Nothing's getting through. All this interference. Flight engines are down. Guess
I didn't realize I was upside down the first time I played that, and I was like, why the hell is the cockpit gone? Like, what kind of glitch is this? Alright, so now we're in, this is the surface part of the game. You basically hover above the planet's surface, moving like this. You still can run into stuff. You can get damage if you run into it too quickly. You can get, like, knocked off where you have to, like, recover. Like, you get your balance is knocked off. It's essentially, I mean, it's vehicular combat, but it's like a third-person shooter. Like, strafing, you can jump. You can do fast dodging. You still got your shield. Yeah, you still got your shield. Where's the Landmaster tank? Yeah. But I mean, here you go. If you want to see like how it looks up close, there's a lot of popping. As you see, like when you start flying later on the surface, it's typical open world stuff. I mean, some parts can look pretty good. Some parts not that good.
You want a dead?
So, as you saw in the review, or you might not have seen the review, early on, the game suggests what kind of weapons would be good for this type of enemy. Trying to get you used to it. So it's like flamethrower, shockwave, imploder. I'm going to stick with what I got. Here are imps. Because this, by the way, this combination I'm using is pretty OP. I think there's only one combination I felt like that was stronger than this for dealing with enemies.
A way out.
A way out. Did Kyle write this?
Looks like that ship. The Equinox.
Metroid Prime enemies!
Analysis complete. Recommend elemental combination.
So when you're doing an elemental combination, so they're obviously like flame type, so they're resistant to flamethrower. What you need to do is hit them first with. So I'll show you. Flamethrower, ice. Oh, come over here. Just to show you how you're supposed to do this. So you want to hit them with ice first to freeze them, then you hit them with the fire. Because if you just start shooting with fire, it does some damage, but it starts yelling at you eventually, saying they're like resistant to it and stuff. Freeze them, blow them up.
You asked for it.
Ox, you made it! You're the last never doubted you for a second.
Peppy, everyone okay?
Fox, is it? Well, we were ambushed. Whoever attacked us kidnapped our captain during the battle. We appreciate your help, though.
Well, they're not gonna get away with that. Come on, let's go get them.
We can't. Those freaks who took St. Grand also stole our reactor. There's a backup, but until we get more fuel, we're not going anywhere.
Gotta be something we can do here.
Maybe there is. I rigged our tech with their ship. Check out your map.
You're such a genius, Slippy. You're so handsome and brave. Let me switch back to my loadout. I like it. You actually can, hang on.
There's your ship. You should be able to see everything within the scan radius. The rest of the planet's uncharted territory, for now.
Razor, I am picking up an alien signal nearby.
You think someone's out there? Worth checking out. Feel free to give the map a spin. Not much to it now, but once we explore more of this place, it'll definitely come in handy.
So I get to set our marker now.
Okay, I'll go see what's up.
Be careful. We don't know.
So
what's
yeah,
out
you can
there.
boost. Your boost.
I'll tell you one thing that's out there. A bunch of killer robots. Yeah, we've only been here a week, but we've taken out a lot of them.
There's just no reasoning with those things.
Bunch of pests, if you ask me.
Yeah? Well, bring them on. They make good target practice.
You have this meter over here on the left. Your shield. You can hold it like that, but it'll deplete it. It's basically good when you're getting like assaulted by a ton of shit. You can tap it. That's kind of like the parry version of it. Like if you're about to get hit, do that. Parries it back, flex it. Then you can boost, and then uses up your meter. Also, you can hover. Also use up your meter. You can just jump. Jump doesn't use meter. Stuff like that. Anyway, you can do both at once if you want. You can do, let's see if we can launch off of this. And we're in the air. And we crashed. Oh, look! It's a...
Whoa. Nothing like that on Corneria.
Your ship's got DNA scanners on it. Try them out.
Are you ready for the Metroid Prime?
Maybe we'll get a hit on the database.
Metroid Prime!
Partial scan complete. Scan more specimens to complete the DNA profile.
Gotta scan enough of them. So you can sort of fly for a little bit when you can't fly. What else is there? There's also minerals you can come across. Collect those. You can also gather other resources. You gotta line it up. You gotta pull back just enough to be in that area. And then you get it.
Apparently that's called bone fruit. Real appetizing. It's not a plant, but a kind of parasite. Ugh.
You can scan. I mean, you can do all this to your heart's content. I would recommend not worrying about it too much at the start of the game. Just proceed on. No, you can fly on plants. We just don't have the ability to do it right now.
The signal's coming from some kind of building.
Some kind of
Think they're
building?
friendly?
Let's hope so. Go say hi. We'll be here if you need it.
Outpost time. So this introduces you to Outpost.
Oh, good, you're back. Wait, you're not Thicket. No, where's my assistant when you need him?
I was thinking of doing a
I'm looking for some fuel and figured you might be able to help.
Starlink battle for
Oh, sorry.
Ga.
My missing assistant has me all flustered. You haven't seen a squat, leafy fellow wandering around, have you?
No, but maybe we can help each other out.
So you could offer help or offer help.
I sent Thicket to put down a beacon, and he set it right next to an imp hive. Stars knows where he is, but I need that hive removed. Then I can help you with fuel, was it?
Except
Sounds good to me.
get used to doing this type of stuff.
What a nice guy. Atlas might be kind of dangerous, but there
Yeah.
So these are...
Hey, so what brings you guys to Atlas anyway?
Here we go.
We're looking for someone named Wolf. He's caused a lot of trouble back on Corneria. And now, the bill's due.
Don't worry, boys. Once we get off this planet, we're gonna smoke him out and make him pay.
Star Fox 0.
Well, after we get the Equinox fixed, we're gonna find our leader. Maybe we can help each other somehow.
Hey, you said it was an imp hive, right?
Imps, such nasty little machines. Of all the Legion, they irk me the most. I find the best way to handle them is, well, not to handle them at all. But I hear combustion works.
Fire, huh? I like how you think.
Now that we're equipped with Starlink, we've got lots of options. Try the flamethrower.
Already ahead of you, slip. Alright, so this is a refinery here. But it's under enemy control. So they're fire, so let's switch up real quick. See, stasis is just way too OP, I feel like. You lift up an enemy, and they can't do shit. So I freeze, then I, like, lift. Sorry, missed that one. They're just, like, helpless. It's great. There should be one more set of enemies here. There's usually, like, 3 sets of enemies at any base that you're trying to convert or reclaim. See if I can get this one to shoot at me. Parried. There you go. There you go. Parried it back. There's like, look at that. Just helpless. Can't do anything. Oh yeah, I guess I can't reclaim it yet because it's too early in the story. Still show you this stuff now. Yeah, use opposite element to clear out the way. And there's a little chest in here with scrap. Wait, is it? Can I not get it because it's too early? Oh no, it's just right here. Oh wow, they're really punishing me for trying to do this too early? Oh wait, it's this back here then. Ah, there it is. Never mind. You get Electrum, which is this currency in the top left in yellow. Next to it is Nova, which is much rarer. And then you can also get mods. That stuff you can equip. Oh, we got some new ones. So here we go. We got new ship armor. Chance to lift on impact. 20. There we go. And let's. Do I have any weapon mods yet? Nope, not yet. Anyway, let's move on. It's like Alex Kidd.
Enemy analysis complete. Structural weakness identified.
They hate combustion.
Pretty sure I'm coming.
So that's where imps come from. This structure must be controlling them somehow.
Well, let's go blow it up, shall we?
Now it's a party.
And here come the imps.
Wonderful. No hive, no imps.
And then you're seeing each part of your ship is leveling up their experience. There we go, we got some
Our ship
mods.
actually takes Nova.
Nova? Where did you say you were from?
Well, most of us are from a planet called Earth.
My home planet is Papatoon.
Look at that!
Well, the only way to get Nova here is to salvage the core from an extractor.
That's probably gonna
well, it should
make some
appear on
people
your
happy.
map.
I'm gonna link this to you real quick. Papatoon is a planet at a distant corner of the Lilat system. It's in Star Fox Command, and it's mostly from the comic books. According to the Japanese manual introduction of Star Fox 64, it was the home of Fox McCloud. If you read the comics, that was his home and stuff. Yo, they just need to adapt those comics. Star Fox had Nintendo Power comics. They need to make those into the storyline for the game, because they're way better than any of the story stuff they've done. Anyway, we gotta...
Interesting. Now that we have helped this observatory, our visibility on the planet has increased.
There's the Legion extractor. Looks like that's our target.
Let's do it.
Word of warning. Extractors are Legion machines. Before my time, they were easy to salvage. But since the reawakening, they defend themselves most efficiently. But you all seem desperate. They're competent enough.
How's it going?
Just bring the core to me and we'll be done.
Yeah, let me show you what happens when you run into something. Here, like how fun it is.
Big storm up ahead.
Oh no! Recover. Took some damage.
Sure thing.
So these storms here, these kind of like dust storms, they affect visibility, but you cannot fly. When you get the ability to fly again, you cannot fly through them. Oh look, we got some friends here. They're ice-based, alright. A little too early on that parry. Boom. It exploded. Can you show the controller? I mean, I'm using a normal controller at the moment, but if you're talking about... This is what you can play it with. It's basically, it looks like the thing that came with your Switch. To hold the two Joy-Cons. With a big ship attached to the top of it. Ow, what the hell is this? And as I said earlier, I played with it for about an hour and I got tired of it. So extractors are Legion tech. You'll understand what their purpose is better later on in the story.
Siege weaponry recommended.
Whose idea was
But
this
it's
anyway?
kind of part of the whole defending the solar system mechanic.
Aim for the red power cells. Once those are down, the extractor's core will be exposed.
There's a soft lock on. You see how like my reticule's kind of still following it a bit, like it's still staying in the same area. I'm not like doing that. It has a little bit of a soft lock on, but it's... You can jump over, it can beam reflect that. Sorry, I'm like used to like spamming GCD stuff, so that's why you're hearing the annoying... You can... Hey, dodge the lasers. You don't just need to jump. You can basically like hover over them. If you really want. I feel like so many games use Legion as the generic name for a bad guy. I'm used to my weapons being so much stronger right now. Being like level 1 is weird. There is a way to like get crit hits on these guys. On there's like spots you can aim for that can do crit, see? At least I think it is. I thought like eye targets were like where you could crit. Alright, good. And there we go. Yeah, the jumping's a little weird, like as a concept, but
It's down.
doesn't feel weird after a little bit.
Get out of there.
The core is in the center of the extractor. Get a good hold on it and pull back. Just not too hard.
Got it.
That freaked me out, but you can pull as hard as you
such a
want.
rarity. You could make quite a fortune with your skills.
I don't get it. Can't you just make more Nova?
If only we could. Sadly, while there is plenty of Electrum to be found, no one knows how to refine it. So the only Nova left is inside those machines. And well, we're not all as brave as you are.
Wow. I wonder if St. Grant knows about this.
What was that?
Our captain, St. Grant. He learned how to create Nova. That's how we got here.
Your captain can make Nova? My stars, why didn't you say so? Knowledge of that kind could upset the entire system. And you say he's missing?
Uh-oh.
That's why we're here.
I see. Fascinating.
I do like the character profile pics. Like Fox there looks like the puppet thing. That looks really good. Like it works more for Star Fox. In fact, so much, any future Nintendo game with Star Fox should absolutely use this. Like, you're never gonna look better than that. That looks great. Nice. Does this have any? Oh, no. Have any ship mods? That's right. Still don't have that yet, huh?
Whoa. Nothing like that on Corneria.
I think you said that like 10 minutes ago, Fox. Don't you remember? Maybe he has had too hard on re-entry, and he just had a bit of amnesia.
Partial scan complete. Scan more specimens to complete the DNA profile.
More enemies. I mean, it's more agile than Landmaster, I would argue. Actually, hang on. Come back. You can also carry around items like this. You can crash into a lot of stuff like I'm doing. Be bad at this game. I'm just trying to like kill enemies to level up. Alright, let's go finish this quest.
Oh, you're back. For me? Why, thank you. This should prove quite
So now, turning in resources can help build up your outpost, essentially. Outposts come in like, there's observatory, refinery, armory, workshop, and then later on there's a fifth one.
and I'm not too sure.
I know what it is,
This
but
isn't my crew, so you gotta ask them. Maybe they'd be open to it. I don't know.
I don't know.
Then it sounds like a sabbatical is in order. I will meet you there. Just have to find that darn assistant.
So now someone else is piloting here. You can offer help to keep doing missions here. They have like infinite missions, pretty much. Not infinite, but a lot. And if you lost a ship in combat, you got to come back to one of these places to pay Electrum to repair them.
Hey guys, got that Nova for you. Heading back now.
Nice work. See you soon.
Man! You guys have the best
Snacks.
Stop stuffing your face with that junk or you'll get all sleepy. We gotta be wide awake if we're gonna catch Wolf.
Look at that sun. Ow!
Almost there.
Good. Once we get the Nova loaded, we should be good to go.
And then we find St.
Burn
That's right.
Yeah.
Burn it.
Unless he's...
You know, Levi.
What the heck?
What? I hope he isn't. I'm just saying.
Don't worry, he's our captain. We won't let him down.
He's doing it on purpose. I rammed an imp.
I'm here. How do I transfer your fuel?
Open your ship's computer. You should be able to launch the repair sequence from the Equinox screen.
So here you go. You saw this in Jones' stream. You can upgrade parts of the Equinox over time.
Nice.
One caveat is there's a part of the game where you need to build those 5th types of outposts I was talking about. They cost a lot. You might want to save. I would keep upgrading, but make sure
This was a precision strike.
you have some left over.
They must have tracked our core through the hull.
Well, this isn't enough Nova to draw anyone's attention, that's for sure. But Mason's calculations are right. Should be just enough to get
Mason, the numbers, Mason.
Yeah, or just enough to be blown to pieces.
Yeah, I'm cool. I'm Levi.
Hit it, Chase.
Welcome to Jurassic World. And now we're in space.
Flight capabilities restored.
So here you go. Now you can fly.
All right, your flight engines are restored. Good luck in your search, Fox.
Not so fast.
So they were about to leave without you.
Thinking about what Mason said back there. We should work together. Something tells me we're gonna need more manpower, and same goes for you guys. So what do you say?
Yeah. I think it's a great idea. Let's talk it over at the Equinox. Actually, once you're here, I'd like to get a closer look at your ship myself.
There you go. See? We're about to go our separate ways, but no, maybe we should team up together a little longer. We might need each other. So you hold R to enter into flight mode, and now you can fly. So someone was wondering about this. Ubisoft Toronto presents your... Oh, you gotta fly through space because you gotta trigger the Starlink while going through the atmosphere. Developer's intent. Epic sequence. Now we're in space. Let's go back down for a second. Very foggy. So yeah, you can fly around in space. Back to Tatooine. You cut the engines, you'll fall. Bangs a little bit. But I mean, you can like do this cool thing. You do like turbo and then lift off. And you can like rocket into space. Like fast launch. Alright, so welcome to space. Alright, so unknown planets. Unknown planets. There's a ship there. Unknown planets. Where do you want to go? We don't even have the hyperdrive yet, so we gotta go back to the ship first before we can do any real flying. Can you just crash? I'll try crashing full speed into the Equinox, sure. Hello, boys! I'm back! That's all it did. The evil bad guys.
I have waited so
Diablo.
long for this. I foresaw this moment many years
Okay,
ago.
Darth Sidious.
The Wardens showed me, and now the gift appears.
This looks like a Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze enemy.
To harvest Nova.
Nova?
Thanks for that face massage.
When the Warden gods departed so long ago, they took with them the secrets to Nova. You must feed my legion.
Look, if you want Nova, it's no trouble. But first, I'm gonna need to get back to my crew.
He's like, how dare you talk to me like that? Hey, remember Star Trek 2? The Wrath of Khan? Remember that?
Will show me how to make Nova. And you will kneel before your warden.
Thanks, Judge.
Judge looks like Big Hero 6 a little bit. Just like Falco's like, I'm bored.
All right,
Why am I here?
Everything looks good.
Wow! This Starlink tech is amazing!
This'll give us the edge we need to take down Wolf.
Least we could do. Good luck.
Let's rock and roll, boys.
Catch you later.
That's so Brad.
I got contacts.
Catch you later.
Let's talk to them first.
This is the only intel I trust. The Legion's got a hierarchy, and orders gotta come.
I love how they just like walk off.
Let's crack a few more.
That's so good.
That's not very diplomatic, but it could work.
I love how they keep the Star Fox team like the right proportions next to humans. Yeah, is she wearing a Yeah, I'm Levi.
Levi, come on.
I'm supposed to be the comic relief. Alright, you want to see HUD options? Visual. You can enable HUD. You can turn off the mini-map. You can display pilot. So that's, you can turn all that off. So like here. Turn all of it off.
Hold on. I need to
So you have a clean experience if you want.
Open your ship's computer.
Yeah, you can turn any of this off.
Each time you master a weapon or ship, you can come here to gain new abilities and advantages in combat.
Inherited from his father. Your father taught me that too.
Thanks. That's good to know.
So like I was saying, the imps on Karit and the drakes that attack Shade are all Legion. So the Legion have
So
to
like you could turn off sorry, I'll go back to options. Let's turn the frame back on. Let's turn the never.
connected to St.
So now you don't
Grand's
see Fox. But yeah, you could mess with all this.
Interesting theory. But our research points to the fact that the Legion are not intelligent.
Which means someone's controlling them. We just need to find out who.
Wow. You guys sound just like a prospector I know. That Haven old-timer was always on about the Legion hierarchy.
Great. Let's go talk to him.
So, okay.
Wait. I meant you guys are nuts. Are all humans this dense?
Look, I saw the ones who took St. Grand. They weren't robots. If this guy's got a theory about that, we should hear it.
Fine. If you guys want to talk to Eli, go ahead. But I'm warning you, he's a little on the cranky side.
You sure that's not just when he's talking to you?
Oh, so you do have a sense of humor. Good to know.
Foxes like humans.
Oh, one last thing. Your hyperdrive is back up. Just don't run into any asteroids. We only got so many spare parts.
Alright, here we go.
Nice. Thanks.
Hyperdrive. The hyperdrive system. When you think of hyperdrive, a lot of things come to mind. A lot of things come to mind. I would argue some of the best things come to mind. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That was too early. Sorry. But this is what I think of when we're talking about going to hyperdrive. I think about this.
Light speed! No, light speed is too slow!
Light speed too slow?
Yes, we're gonna have to go right to ludicrous speed!
That's what I think of when you do that. Or this. Like, you think of this. Here we go. Like this. Engage warp engine, son.
Point 9.
Like, you're going so fast. Like, I know you're not seeing it because I can't show it. Like that, like, sudden burst of speed. That's what it is, right? Hyperdrive. We're going fast. I got the music queued up. We're going to hyperdrive. Hyperdrive! Oh my gosh, we're going so fast! Wait. Why is the planet on the right, like, barely moving past me at hyperdrive? Wait, what? Wait, how fast are we going here?
Starlink database updated.
Why have I still not passed the planet yet? Now, you did say you actually have some hyperdrive in your hyperdrive systems, right? Just for comparison's sake, we traveled to the other side of the planet. Now I'm going to use the boosters. I can't tell which is faster. Can I get a refund on this hyperdrive? You know the famous Star Wars scene? Punch it, Chewie! It's not working! Anyway, we'll go into hyper. The good thing about hyperdrive that I can say, the one good thing, is it's automatic. You don't have to hold down the button. Just like chill here. But this is what I was talking about in the review. All you have to do is traveling in space, is doing this, and when you get into denser asteroid areas, you can either search for wreckage or this. Okay, so if you stay in hyperdrive for too long, usually this happens. This purple pink barrier wrecks, you drop out or else you'll hit it and get damaged, and then you gotta fight some bandits. And now when you're in really dense asteroid field areas, it seems to happen every about 15 seconds. So they're all down. So what this taught me... Sorry. Where's the planet? What this taught me to do is do this. Hyperdrive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Exit. Re-enter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Exit. That way you never run into one of those stupid bandit shit. It happens so often. This is a story one. This is a story. I got so tired of running into bandit traps every like 10 seconds. I was just like, screw this. This is so stupid. I think we ran into him.
Looks like you're in trouble. Beat it before I beat you.
Wow. Beat it before I beat you. Well, I guess he is a bad guy. That was a hurt me moment right there.
Nothing like a good battle to get the blood pumping. You're all right, pal. Even though you got a puny ship.
Our ships are the same size. Math isn't your thing, is it?
Ha! Feisty too. I like it. Maybe we'll meet again.
So I've actually seen this cutscene from an E3 footage.
Nothing but trouble.
Or some footage.
Most
And it was Judge saying it, and they say the exact same line.
Talk never.
Man, this place is a freaking danger zone.
It's Atlas, kid. Our space has all kinds of loot caches and shipwrecks. And if it's worth picking over, it's worth fighting over. Why else do you think those drakes were after me?
Indeed. We expeditions stay within our planetary gravity wells for a reason.
Gravity.
Even the prospectors rarely see space these days.
See? Even the eggheads got street smarts. It's the way we live. Or else we don't.
All this technology to fly in space, but the bandits rule the skies. Well, the stars, the cosmos. Alright, anyway. Let's hyperdrive into the planet, everybody! Oh, jeez. This is gonna go badly, right? We're gonna hyperdrive into the planet. Why are we slowing down? Nah, you can't hyperdrive into the planet. Yeah, the voice works pretty good. Loading textures. Loading textures.
Alright,
loading.
guys. I made it to
Pop
Haven.
up. Loading.
Where am
Pop
I
up.
headed?
There we go.
Just keep your eye out for an old refinery. Should be near a river.
Jolly looking area, though. I dubbed this the tropical planet.
So, Shade, have you known this guy long? No offense, but you don't seem like
Like I can still see space up there and everything.
anyone.
Hey, I never said we were friends. We met back when he was still taking jobs. He used to be one of the baddest bounty hunters around.
Used to be?
Eli's like 300 years old. Saw too much of the world and stopped making sense of it, I guess. Always
A bounty hunter, you say? Can't wait for that Spike Spiegel DLC with the Bebop
One day
crew.
he just packed it in and set up his own digs.
Sounds like me. When I started developing
Can you
Starlink, I tried to
imagine
get funding.
a Cowboy
thought I was
Bebop
crazy.
game?
Well, jury's still out.
Cowboy Bebop game where you get to go through a solar system and hunt bounties like this, but instead of like going down and getting resources and stuff, there's actually like cities and towns and stuff, and you gotta track down bounties and their stories and stuff. Ooh. That is one thing I will say about this game. It's supposed to be a heavily populated star system, and there's like no cities anywhere in this game. I get why. Game design 101. There's structures, there's compounds, there's just no like real towns. Hey look, it's Pokemon.
Partial scan complete. Scan more specimens to complete the DNA profile.
This feels like Xenoblade Chronicles X stuff, actually. Yo, look at these things. Here's your chicken runners. Yo. The swagger.
Partial scan complete. Scan more specimens to complete the DNA profile.
Looks like a refinery to me.
Partial scan complete. Scan more specimens to complete the DNA profile. DNA profile complete. Fauna identified.
Wow, it's gorgeous. It's called a sunstrider. They're apparently not very friendly, though.
Okay.
Hold it right there. You're on private property. Move along before you make a
You're private property.
Easy
Don't
now.
make me get
I
my
just wanna
shotgun,
talk.
son.
Shade sent me.
Shade? That meter never listened to a word I said.
Doesn't surprise me. Look, I just got a couple of questions and I'll be out of your hair.
I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be the alien version of the man with no name right here. It's supposed to be like the poncho and the hat.
You're gonna have to make it worth my while.
No sweat.
Did I tell you recently? Levi. Shut up, Levi.
Just remember why we're here. Friends are good. Information is better.
Am I talking to a scarecrow? Pretty much. I recently watched For a Few Dollars More and a Fistful of Dollars for the first time ever. I've seen The Good and Bad and Ugly before. Saw it earlier this year for the first time. Legendary Westerns right there. So, I want to derail this right now. I want to talk about Western video games and what Red Dead Redemption 2 should do, because I was asking if this has ever been done before in a Western game. Where are those high-stake, tense moments? Like the story build-up to those shootouts. Like the scene where in For a Few Dollars More, at the very end, where they're about to have the shootout, and he's like, the villain's like, reach for your gun. And then Clint Eastwood shows up, evens the odds. It's like, oh my gosh! Like, I want that tension, like that shootout, or like the three-way shootout at the end of the Good and the Bad and the Ugly. Like the three-way shootout at the end of the the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly should absolutely be an online versus mode. Just straight up, 3 people, opposite ends. You just shoot when it says draw. And you don't know who's gonna shoot. Oh, come on, Dio. Like, I wish they would rip them off more, because it's some, like, I know there's like a lot of tropes in them, but like the tension, the way they're shot. Although there's like no blood. I mean, sometimes there's like blood close up for like the beat up scenes, but when people are getting shot, there's like no bullet holes or anything. It's hilarious what they were able to get away with. That people were like, oh yeah, you got shot. I've not seen that, Dizzy.
About half the size of your ship. Chip off a chunk and bring it on back.
You gotta find rare mineral, everyone. Listen to your little beeping thing, see if it gets louder. There we go.
Gotcha. Got it out.
No, but that's what would be hilarious about it online. 3 random strangers, and you gotta wait till it says draw. Like, you can't draw your gun early. It just says draw. And you're just, yeah, Mexican standoff, and you're in the triangle formation, and it just says draw. Who are you gonna shoot first? Like, it's so random and crap. It'd just be like fun chaos. I do feel like, for whatever reason, I remember the names from The Good and the Bad, the Ugly better. Because Eastwood's character was Blondie. Sorry, Goldie. Blondie. Then there's Tuco and Angel Eyes. The actor who plays Angel Eyes is also in for a few dollars more, right? He plays the bounty hunter, because Eastwood and him are bounty hunters, and they're going after that escaped convict. Damn, there's some good material in those movies.
Starlink
Standoff Royale.
That'll do. Tell you what, this refinery churns.
Does anyone want to hear Eli? Like, in the back of my mind, like, guilty pleasure. I want to hear Eli say, little pig," in his voice.
The gears running beneath our boots, our feathered foes behind the masks.
Something like that. I'm helping some friends locate their captain. He was captured. Whoever's controlling the Legion, we think they did it.
Doubt it. Grax doesn't like to show his face.
So that's his
That's
name.
the villain's name, Grax.
Was he the punk who sent those drakes?
Drakes are his eyes and ears. He wouldn't have come himself unless they spotted something real pretty. Seems you piqued his interest. Why don't you help us both out and see for yourself?
Cool. Oh, someone was asking, can you can fly anytime. Then you can land.
I'm all over it.
I just don't, other than you can travel as the bird flies, it's not actually, I think it's any faster. Also, things don't look as good from up here when you're flying. Hey, look, it's the world tree. The mana tree's right here. Glamour City. Also, this kind of feels like F-Zero. Burnt. Why can't they make an open world Sonic game go like this? Gotta go fast.
Just make sure you stick close by. Otherwise, that hack will sever. Good luck.
Alright, so they've been showing you all the little different activities you've been doing. Here's the next one. Decoding / hacking. Gotta stay within this area. And you know what? Let's have some fun. You ready?
Legion reinforcements incoming.
Are you ready to unleash the fan service?
It's go time, boys. This is Peppy. All systems go.
Fox joins the fight.
Legion incoming.
You get to fight with Star Fox. Nice shooting, Pep.
Warning. Legion reinforcements incoming.
The rest is up to you.
That's Fox's pilot ability. Summon awesome sounding Star Fox remixed Corneria.
Alright, that's all of it. The data's a little garbled, but I got a read on that SOS.
Nice. Got some new mods. So there's a color system in here. You got greens, you got blues, you got purples, you got oranges, and you get like gold, I guess. I forget what it is. Nothing really new yet. So they're locked to your elemental things, so you can't like cheese and like use different elemental mods like that.
You got it.
You think it's this Grax guy?
Huh. What an unfortunate name to have.
You're giving Eli too much credit. I think he believes it's actually Grax controlling the Legion. Like, the literal Grax.
Dude, I'm sorry. I am so lost. What's a Grax?
Ah, a formidable creature. Legend has it he was born hundreds of years ago in a forgotten...
Planets rotating?
Or he lives on the sun and communes with the ancient wardens. Depends on the story.
Oh, so he's the boogeyman.
So you can see like stuff in space is still moving as the planet rotates, but some planets don't rotate, I guess.
I wouldn't worry.
There's actually RP. Actually, I don't think it does. I think it only moves when you move then, huh? I guess so. Yeah, there's like a tower thing that says like some of the planets are prevented from rotating on their axis.
Seems our prospector friends have been busy.
Seems like our prospector friends have been busy, Fox.
Legion detected. Looks like more Legion.
Should we help out?
Bet there's an extractor somewhere close by too.
Yes, Fox 1, bad guy 0. Repetitive dialogue. It's Rhine time. Don't forget me. Okay, so here you go. So if you want to fly, and you're going through these sandstorms, this is what happens. You're going to lose flight capability.
Warning. Atmospheric corruption detected. Flight engines are affected.
And then you come crashing down! And it hurts. Actually, didn't take off any damage. Oh, look, it's another reactor.
Check it out. Over there.
Valuable treasures. However, they haven't been active for centuries. Still, they do remain well guarded.
So you're telling me the Legion army is controlled by an old tower? That's where the signal leads.
It's down.
You ever see War of the Worlds? Because that sounds like that. They get a little bit more complex as you go on. Star Fox Zero is a remake of Star Fox 64, which is a remake of the original Star Fox. There's only Star Fox /64/0, like they're like one story. There's Assault, there's Command, and there is this, I guess. Oh, and 2. I'm forgetting 2, yeah.
Legion corruption detected on nearby
You can save the animals. It's a little harder because they move around and stuff, see? Oh yeah, I forgot Adventure. That's a forgetful one, right?
Let's check it out.
So these are a little confusing at first. Just look at the color of circles or arrows and it'll tell you what you need to do. You don't have to have them equipped on the exact same side, but I think you get it now. I've got a fire and ice.
Spire's reacting to my weapon. Maybe I should try another weapon. See what happens. Hey, it's opening.
Fascinating. I'm reading a very faint
Sorry, I'm interrupting him.
power signal. Imagine the data we could collect if we add power to the other spires.
For now, let's just grab what's inside and see what we find.
My stars. That's advanced Warden technology. A modification once used to specialize their ancient spacecrafts.
Cool! My reaction to it.
Indeed. I believe it could integrate with our ships quite well. In fact, if the other spires are active, there may be several modifications we could use.
Well, why don't we give this mod a shot? Open your ship's computer. Any mods we collect will show up here. You can use them to beef up your ship and tune your weapons to your liking.
I'm gonna upgrade this all the way first this time. Oh yeah, you can flip your guns. I don't know. Here, let me show you this.
Sweet. So what about the signal? The Drake
Kind
definitely
of funny, huh?
Spire, but it's hard to.
Anything else? I want that, definitely.
Where it went from there. For now, we should head back to the refinery and tell Eli what we found.
Cool.
Razor, I noticed something peculiar about the Warden Spire. It carries the same signature as St. Grand's artifact.
The artifact Shade got us? But that means St. Grand was after Warden technology.
I believe so. It is my conclusion that the artifact is part of the Legion's communication network. If we learn to decipher it, we may be able to intercept Legion transmissions.
And then we can find where they took St. Grand. Judge, you're a genius. So, how do we decipher it?
Such an analysis will take incredible computing power. But it can be done. We will need Electrum, and a lot of it.
then we should
Yeah, activate the runes by blasting them with
prospector may be able
different
to
energy
help.
types. Pretty much all of them. Some of them have more of a puzzle element to them.
Missing a few things from the crash.
You gotta slide
I've
parts.
added a new objective to your mission tracker. Check it out.
Now you can toggle between your active missions.
What's up? I'm back.
I'm back.
Find what you're looking for.
Maybe,
Wild
yeah.
Child, nice.
We think there's a way to spy on the Legion, but
Need a
we'll need
bunch
a
more
bunch more
Electrum
Electrum
first.
first.
Huh. Well, this refinery's giving you all the Electrum she
Maybe you
can.
should upgrade it.
But if you're willing to help me upgrade the old girl, I bet we can convince her to work a little harder. All she needs is an ore processor from the mining site. You fetch me one and I'll see you get your fair share of the profits.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds good to me.
Watch out for the Cyclops.
So what can you tell me about this place?
About 100 years back, word got out. Atlas had all the Electrum you could ever dream of. Miners from all over came out, digging for something better. Then the Legion woke up. This is what's left. All those dreams, rusted over and broken.
All those dreams.
Which means more goods for the rest of us.
Enemy analysis complete. Core weaponry strongly recommended.
I see the Cyclops.
That's no Cyclops. I've never seen anything like it. Those Nova crystals on its back look remarkably hot. You may need to cool it down to have an effect.
Starlink database updated.
I mean, I would recommend also playing it like a third-person shooter. Use cover, like hide behind stuff. Wait, I didn't kill the big guy yet. Oh yeah, capture the base without killing the big dude. Oh, hello, jolly giant, jolly green giant. Just gonna keep him in stasis lock here. He's done.
Nice going. That ore processor's gonna be tucked inside the ruins somewhere. So you're gonna need to find a way inside.
Loot! Loot boxes. Random mods. Is there a first-person mode? You can zoom in, that's it. I find this a really really annoying perspective, though.
All right now. The goods should be somewhere inside.
A lot of history here.
Fox, lot of history here. What history would that be? Just saying, lot of history here. So, okay. When you're carrying heavy loads like this, you can no longer fly. Some aren't heavy and you can still fly, but a lot of them you're just gonna have to travel along the surface. I like crashing and stuff. Upgrade!
That's the ticket. Time to upgrade this whole rust bucket.
Alright, upgrade rust bucket.
Now ain't that a pretty sight?
Or you could just pay to upgrade too.
Be up to our eyeballs in electrum.
Attention. We now have enough electrum to analyze the artifact. You can launch the Equinox upgrade from your onboard computer.
Which one was it?
Where do we start?
The Warden
We
cipher.
have learned much. Still guard many secrets. We may find some answers inside.
Also, you can get random quests assigned to you, and you can choose to accept them or not.
Warden artifact analysis commencing.
This could take a bit. When you're ready, come back to the Equinox. By then, Sage should have some good news for us.
This may be an opportune time to investigate those other warden spires.
It's not a bad idea. Those mods could definitely help in the fights to come.
But now...
Hey, Star Fox. How bad do you want to find this wolf guy? If you had to put a price on it.
Do you take Cornerian money?
Oh, right. Look, I heard the expedition got raided. Some research site on Haven. Not the usual MO for outlaws. Might be your guy.
Starwolf. All right, boys. This could be our first big lead.
Let's chase it down. There you go. Now you got a Starwolf mission. But eventually, yeah, once you visit a place, you can do fast travel. So you don't have to deal with that ridiculous traveling through space crap.
Hey, welcome back. The analysis just wrapped up. Judge, tell us what we got.
Using St. Grant's artifact, we can now translate Warden encryptions, giving us access to the Legion's communication network.
That's amazing. Have we picked anything up?
We intercepted a repeating transmission, streaming the video to your onboard computer now.
My children, my believers, the Wardens have bestowed us with another gift. A storm will cover Senatus as the Prime reawakens.
Till all are one.
Dude,
Optimus Prime.
was that?
That mask. The guys that took St. Grand, they were wearing those masks. Sage, send this to Eli. That has to be Grax.
No. No way. You don't know what you're saying.
Grax or otherwise, this video confirms it. This fellow is controlling the Legion.
You sound like the Colonel from Metal Gear Solid.
Then we need to head there immediately.
I'm on my way.
Ah, I do have a colleague on Senatus. Perhaps she's seen something.
Put her through.
Where did I put her code? Ah, there we are. Dr. Wilder, are you there? Fern, pick up.
Carl? Look, I'm evacuating the workshop. I'll have to call you later.
Then you've seen the Prime. Fascinating, isn't it?
No, I mean, yes. But Carl, the Prime, it's planting extractors. The Warden harvest is starting again.
No, it can't be.
I know, it sounds insane, but I know what I saw. The Legion, they'll overrun all of Senatus.
The whole planet? Impossible.
I'm sorry, I have to go.
Hold on, we're coming to help.
Just keep doing this trick so I don't have to fight bandits because it's annoying. should be good now. The rock planet.
Where's that Prime at, Doctor?
The Prime? I don't know. It was moving so fast.
Don't worry. You got a way to track it?
No, Wait. I don't know if it'll work, but the extractor it planted. You need to go there.
Don't sweat it. You're in good hands.
Carl, what's happening? Who are these people?
Hashtag Starlink.
Oh my gosh, shut up, Levi.
I'll explain later. For now, what can they do to help?
Oh, well, when the Prime Legion plants extractors, my theory is they maintain a connection. So if you can sever those connections, the Prime should react, giving you its location.
Get rid of the extractors to find the Prime. Too easy.
To get on your bad side, friend. Thanks for the help.
And you defend bases. So this is what happens. So like even when you've secured a base or built an outpost, what happens is if the enemy presence gets big enough on the planet again, they'll start attacking your outpost and you can lose them.
Messing with my ship.
The extractor
Storm's messing with
your
my
flight
ship.
engines may not work.
Can't make it. Falco. Got it in one, yeah. See ya.
It's amazing. I'm picking up a signal, but it's faint. Wait. There's another extractor.
Conquering enemy outposts will emit a shockwave that will kill every normal enemy around it, so the priority should be to take down...
You were from? You can destroy extractors, but you're no outlaws.
A planet called Dirt. Well,
a planet called Dirt.
More importantly, their flagship has a Nova.
That's pretty good.
Really? Oh, I'd love to study it.
Oh, dude, you should come with us. Look, we're out of beds, but you can just do what I do. And
I'm sorry, Levi sounds like Bolin.
You what?
Maybe later. Have you found the second extractor?
Nope, but I will soon.
Ouch. Ouch. Alright, next extractor. Ooh, let's take it on. Oops. Got it. Levi is like Todd without any of the introspection.
I took out the extractor. What's up with that prime?
The prime just planted another extractor. If you can destroy it, I think that should work.
Finally got something there. Good. Yes, I want to get more EXP. I need to level up faster.
You need to hurry. These extractors, they're doing so much damage. I don't know if Sonatus will ever recover. Ugh, it makes me so mad. This planet is gorgeous. How could... Ugh, Grax is gonna pay for what he's done. Is it true? Is someone really controlling the Legion?
I'm afraid so. Somehow this Grax character has access to Warden technology.
And he's using it to regrow the Legion? How would he even acquire the Nova to do it?
He took our ship's core. That'd be enough?
Probably.
Perhaps. I would need to take a look inside the Prime to know more.
So, what's St. Grand got to do with it? And Grax didn't even ask for a ransom. You know, in TV, they're always asking for a ransom, right?
Oh my god.
Oh, what if he doesn't have our phone number?
Guess we'll ask him when we find him.
Phone number? What? Who's Todd? Me? That's a good joke. Excuse me. What does God want with a spaceship? I don't know, BoJack Horseman. Oh, the giants are here. Shit. These guys are a little harder. You get hit by them, they freeze your ship, and you gotta break out of it. Oop, that was a little late. I got lucky. Damn, I got hit. Come on, kill it. Good. Woo, it was close. Should be the last one, right? It's 3 or 4, I forget, before you have to fight the Prime. And it's great, because we use the Star Fox, the pilot skill,
That's 3.
quick enough, and it ends, like a cutscene or something, you get it fully charged immediately. It's kind of cool. Alright, this is the Prime. Here we go.
Legion corruption detected on nearby fauna.
What's up with my waypoint? It's moving.
Yeah, this is a Prime.
The Prime is fast for its size. You'll have to hurry.
My sights.
That's it. Look how it moves. Haven't faced anything like this before. Leave your best equipment. You can't hold back. When its armor opens, that's your chance to strike. Get in front of it. It's go time, boys. Happy here. You've damaged it. I think it's trying to escape. We don't want to lose track of it. You better
Go home, Prime, you're drunk.
I need to catch my breath.
Where am I? Wait. Oh, I clicked the wrong damn gun.
Its underside looks exposed. Quick, shoot the midsection.
Prime has called for reinforcements.
Yes! Fox 1, bad guy 0.
I know, first. Got it. Alright.
Starlink database updated.
That prime was tough, but not tough enough.
Now you get a prime core.
Whoa, nice one. Incredible. Carl, the Legion. They're shutting down.
What? What do you mean?
They're dormant. The Prime draws energy from each of its extractors. What if destroying the Prime left that energy with nowhere to go? This could be the answer to stopping the Legion once and for all. The Prime must have a Nova core. Can you bring it to me?
Bring it to me. Sure. You let me pluck it. So that was a boss fight, and it kind of looked and felt like a boss fight, but as you get more powerful, that's really all you fight. In terms of bosses, they become a joke. You like beat them in like a few hits. So let's deliver the item. Prime core.
Great. I can't wait to study this. I just need to make a few arrangements, and I'll meet you back at the... what do you call your ship again?
The Equinox. You coming aboard?
Of course. Don't you feel... Besides, I can't let Carl have all the fun.
Now you have a mod shop. So this is a really good one right here. Don't have enough for it yet, but these orange ones are really good. I can't upgrade the workshop any further at the moment. Don't have enough.
Oh, and if your ship needs a tune-up, the workshop is at
But I
your
did get some
disposal.
good stuff.
Using the natural defenses of Atlas's various life forms, we've developed some very unique mods. You should take a look.
Sounds good. All right, everyone. See you back at the Equinox.
Let's see what we got. Ship mods. Oh yeah, that's definitely going in there. That is definitely going in there. That'll stay. This one needs some stuff. Needs some love. Alright, so now you can, so here's what you can do if you want to go ahead and print it. You can, anything that's in a white outline means you can still take, it's neutral. You can do tasks or liberate it to get on your side. These are hacking situations, these nodes, or they are, and the white ones are where there's salvage. So any other ones? There's no towers I can see yet, so unfortunately. We'll go back to I'm gonna wrap it up here in a second. I think I've shown you a lot. This is like if I recall what this is the story part. Let's go to the Equinox. It's fast travel.
Starlink database update.
Alright, I think it's where they explain and like the no, not yet. We haven't gotten to the dreadnoughts yet, damn it. Maybe I can show you one more oh yeah, I'll show you one more thing.
We did. That's the last sample.
It's gonna take some time to analyze this core.
Well,
I'm curious if in the PS4 version Fox doesn't appear in these
we just need to
cutscenes.
figure out where these primes are coming from first.
Darth Sidious. I'll skip this.
We still don't know where the primes are coming from, but using the core's data, we can now see where they ended up.
Good, because it looks like 2 more primes just landed.
So this is the start of
To follow
okay.
our progress, I've added an alliance tracker.
So here we go. At this point in the game is when the start of what I said, like the real meta begins.
Push them back.
Essentially,
So, what's it mean when one of the prime
my God.
icons just like flips out? Because the one on the bottom's going crazy sauce.
crazy
You're
sauce.
right. The prime alert on Vilas, it's gone.
Great. Anyway, what I was saying is that primes are going to start to assault and appear on the planets. And this meter here is how much Starlink has control, how much Legion has control. And it's the more control they have, the harder it is to liberate the planet. So you're going to have to start bouncing between planets. I was showing you like all these things on the right-hand side next to the meter. The ones in red are enemy controlled. Then there's neutral, and then yellow is what you control. It shows you how many number of those you have liberated and stuff like that. So you'll have to go do activities on those planets, those side quests, to unlock and have those bases join your side, while also liberating other ones as well. Put some crazy sauce on the chicken wings. What did you say? What? Crazy sauce on those chicken wings. Okay. Dark sector. Hard, because it's dark. Alright, so I am going to back out here.
What happened? Is the prime gone or what?
We should take a
Yeah,
look.
you get these alerts. The number by them means they're level. So I'm level 5,
Just
so
remember to check your
that one
star
might be a
map.
little difficult.
Our army needs to grow faster than the Legion, and the Alliance trackers are best way of keeping up to date.
And no, I didn't want over my head. I got it. Let's back out because I want to show you one last thing. I'm gonna go to my other file. I'm gonna show you a space battle. I think I still have one, at least one available. I hope so. Hope I didn't do all of them. Otherwise, I can't show you. I was hoping I wouldn't take that long to get to a dreadnought, but I think there's several hours into the game before you hit and encounter your first dreadnought. Alright, so are there any? Yes, there is. We'll go here. I don't have any dreadnoughts, okay. Can't fast travel until you get the ability to go to hyperdrive again. Here we go. Sure, should do. Does it make hitting any of the buttons annoying? Not really. I didn't have any problem with that. It was just like holding it was just stupid and annoying because of the weight. I mean, I guess like because this is a third-person game, it's like, what does holding this up and like it doesn't tilt your ship with you or anything like that? I guess that would have been cool, but I guess you can enable the motion controls, gyro controls. Sorry. All right, so I want to show you these space battles. Are basically like battles around like a big battleship, essentially. This isn't a dreadnought, which are the cooler ones. This is a bandit outlaw in Stronghold, which is okay. But it's not exactly what I wanted to show. Here we go.
Well, look what we got here. A visitor. How unexpected. Excellent for us. Not so much for you. One moment. I'll send out the welcoming party.
Oh, the welcoming party.
Okay, go after their turrets.
So they send out enemy ships, turrets, and stuff like that. It'll get chaotic. Here they got or space mines and everything. Here we go. There are the turrets. Here we go. Just remember, I'm extremely high level right now, so I'm making this look like a joke.
Let's do this. This ain't looking good for you.
And there's like enemy aces you can fight.
I'll come for you. Do you hear me? You're mine.
So the dreadnought part of this is really awesome. Essentially, it is a corridor style thing where you keep moving forward, and it has like laser traps so you gotta dodge and stuff. It is reminiscent of going into the spaceships in Star Fox and Star Fox 64. Like, just like the atmosphere and feel of it is really awesome. And the music that plays during it, it's so serious. I like, love that stuff. This is just go slow and destroy the mines. It's just booby trap, and it's nothing complex. Get ready for this loud music right here. Getting some Electrum. And then you get a rare mod. Very Metroid Prime sounding. I wish there was a way to force a Dreadnought to appear. Like, I just don't know if it's possible in my game anymore, which sucks. Like, I have to like let the planet's defense fall somehow. And that was an enemy stronghold. Now imagine doing that at the appropriate level or lower. It's a little bit more intense. You got all these turrets you got firing at you. You got enemy ships that come at you. A lot of them have these lasers on the side that will start firing as well. They have even more turrets in the back. It gets way more chaotic than just this. But that's a small kind of like appetizer of what is to come for these types of fights. Yeah, I actually don't know. Can I lose? I don't know if I can lose on these planets. Stinks. I think. Is there an option just to trigger the enemies? Wait, what are you saying in the background there? Say that again. Oh, did I not finish this one? I have to get even higher? What? Why do I even need this? Oh, Warden Spires. Okay. I just have to unlock 6 more of those, so I haven't 100%ed it yet. Yeah, I'm missing some of this stuff. Like, I got like 4 more tactical data and like almost like 40 more discoveries to make. So I'm guessing platinum takes a little bit longer, if that's what's required for platinum on a PS4 or a full gamer score 1000 what on Xbox. Yeah, that is that's Starlink in a nutshell. As long as you can like, this looks like an R-wing just by default. Change your wings. Let's see. Oh, when you change a pilot, it does a cutscene. You know which one you want. Let's do it. The Adventures of Levi.
Alright, time's up. Let's do this. Levi Jenkins!
I played myself! Chat! Shit! Damn it! Oh, that is so stupid! Come on! What? Oh. Oh no. I played myself, chat. Yeah. Can I even get to the sun from here? actually, wait, no, this is a... yeah, that's a spoiler. Can you, where are you, son? There it is.
Warning. Incoming.
I did it for too long! More than 10 seconds, chat! Oh, there's two things I want to try before we sign off here. I want to try flying into the sun, and I want to see what happens when you lose all your ships. Yeah, the other thing I was flying towards is end of the game stuff. I don't need to go there. What is his special ability? What the hell? What is the ability? Just makes yourself electrocuted? Okay. I'm guessing, yeah, you do like damage to enemies when you hit them or something. These question marks are like, these are the salvage wrecks I was talking about, like over there. They just have like a single container you get to shoot with the opposite element, and then you get a mod from it, and that's pretty much it. I think flying Levi into the sun is the perfect end for this.
Warning. Incoming outlaw hyperspace.
No, I can't go any closer. It's turning me away, chat. No.
Warning. Illegal
vector. Illegal vector, my butt. Oh, the game's getting pretty mad. It's like not letting me control right now. All right, it really didn't want me to do that. All right. All right, here we go. I'll let all my ships die. I'm gonna guess it just makes me respawn. How are they even getting hurt? I'm not even firing! How'd they die? What? They killed themselves, I guess. They just got too annoyed by Levi. I couldn't handle the Levi. So which way am I going? No, I want to turn this way, yeah. Yes.
Good news. We just received a shipment of Electrum from our prospector allies.
Alright, let's trigger more enemies. I want to get dead. This last thing I want to see is a game over. What it looks like, if there's even one. Oh, I just crashed into stuff.
Warning. Incoming outlaw hyperspace trap.
What'd we catch this time?
Nice.
On my tail. Oops. Did I get you?
Retreat. You can't win that fight.
Ha. Easy pickings.
What level are they? Curious. Oh, they're like nothing.
Ooh, that looked like it hurt.
Kill me, please, before I regen.
Slugged them. Move in and take what you can.
Quick, go to Walmart and buy a new ship. Yeah.
Ouch.
What does this do? Oh, I think he just can't take damage. Okay. Kill me, come on. Hurry before I regen. Damn it, ship. I don't think one can kill me. I'm gonna regen too fast.
Not getting away that easy.
Yeah, I have to go get more. Oh, here we go. No. Actually, these are pretty high level. Hang on. Are these actually a challenge? I want something that I want to fight something that's hard. How did the other ones die so easily then? Or is it just... Oh, it's not a challenge at all. Never mind. Not a challenge at all. Let's get to all my stuff. Alright. No! Stop, Levi. Don't do it, Levi. Alright. Alright. Almost done. Almost got him. Almost completely destroyed. Let's run into asteroids. Full speed.
Warning. Incoming outlaw hyperspace trap.
We got a live one in the net.
Come on, kill me! Faster before I regen! There we go. No, come back! No! I'm gonna regen! Fire! There we go. Hurry. These are the worst bandits. One more shot. Oh my gosh, you're a stormtrooper. Good stormtrooper skills. I'm very proud of you, stormtrooper.
Ouch. That must have hurt.
Here, I'm like moving. Shoot. There you go. They got a little bit more aggressive. Alright, last ship. My most powerful ship, the R-Wing. Yeah, I don't know if they're going to be able to kill the R-Wing. Might need more enemies. Maybe I can run into stuff and help them out. Jeez, it only did that much. Yeah, they're never going to kill me. I need like a group of 5.
Ooh, that looked like it hurt. You trying to run?
You think you're safe at warp? You're greatly mistaken.
Warning. Incoming outlaw hyperspace trap.
We got a live one in the net.
There we go. 6 of them. This should do it. Shoot! Thank you.
You like that?
Alright, last shield. Here we go. Come on, hurry before we recharge. Oh my gosh!
Take that.
Please! They're so bad. Do I just have invincibility on or something? With my last, like, shield?
Oops. Did I get you?
Maybe I gotta take off the wings. Yeah, let's take off everything. No weapons. Here we go. Let's go bare bones. I'm just a little pod right now. This is what I call pod racing. Now this is pod racing. Oh, let me unequip my mods. That will help. There we go. This is hilarious. I'm just a little tube right now. They still can't. There we go. Here we go.
Easy pickings.
So you have to respawn. Okay. Quit the fight. How do you quit the fight? So you just literally respawn at the last.
Yeah, you better run.
Now, did I get all my ships back? I did. Okay. Alright. Curious to know. Re-equip everything. So I can do this one, Alliance Core. This is pretty good. Then I have these three right here. You might recognize that from Star Fox. There's also there we go. Star Fox fans will know what this is. Charge shots, baby. Good stuff, huh? Alright. Any final questions? Because I'm gonna wrap it up here. I'm gonna go get dinner. And then I gotta get back to working on Game Sleuth. I don't see why this couldn't be official Star Fox canon. Both the main story and the Star Fox storyline end on like cliffhangers, I would say, but obviously tease more to come.
Our Prospector allies have delivered a shipment of Electrum.
Do one last hurrah for you all.
The Legion's presence is slim amongst the dunes. It won't stay that way, though.
What's the nearest one to me? Right here. Ah, yeah, we're... Yeah, here we go. Oh, already got it. Never mind. There's usually like a really hard boss in this area. Or it's not a boss, but an enemy. Alright, we'll end it on this.
Uplink established. Breaching Legion.
Maximum Star Fox.
Remain nearby to maintain connection.
It's go time, boys.
processed.
Just keeps looping. It never goes to the next part of the song either, which is a small disappointment. And with that, uh-oh, it's time to go. That will end it. Starlink Battle for Atlas. There you go. Between Jones and I think you got a good idea of what the game is. Hopefully the switching will show you how much Star Fox there actually is in this game. And that is why I argue the Switch version is a very unique version. And it's not just like a toy add-on or something like that. So I would factor that in, but as I said before, don't come into this expecting a Star Fox game. That will definitely disappoint you. But a lot of potential, a lot of ideas. Also, these are pre-rendered. This is not real time. Looks good though. And that's it. I'll see you all tomorrow at the group stream. Thanks for watching, and see you all next time.